Live League Game of the Day. Spritemare versus Savage the Beasts. Drake versus Drake.
Welcome back to the channel, folks. Semi-original guy, aka Mr. Cannon from AWBW, bringing you another live league game of the day. Today, we are in Fog of War territory, folks, on Sherwood Forest. This is a triple base airport comm tower supported matchup. We have a Drakemere today, and we have Savage the Beast versus Spritemare. Now, Savage the Beast has apparently been playing lots of Live League, but I have yet to actually see a game featuring them. Now, maybe that's not true. Maybe it is. I don't know, folks. But either way, I think we're going to have a good one here today. So, yeah, this map right here, you know, this is basically just one of the fog maps of all time, folks. Heavy properties in the corners. The corners are where the fight is going to happen. There is some front shift ability, but with all these forests in the center of the map, might be a little bit difficult to pull that off, folks. But either way, we have a very close game here when it comes to overall rating. So I think we're going to have a pretty good one here, folks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what went down in the Live League today. Starting off strong with the can-buy theme, folks, and something to go along with the old can-buy theme is some standard infantry builds, because you got to get the infantry on the field, folks. It is the #1 priority in Advanced Wars BioWeb. Alright, now I'm trying to remember if I've seen this map at all, but I don't know if I have, but it kind of just goes... It kind of just follows that standard Fog of War formula, folks. I can definitely guarantee you we are going to see lots and lots of reinforcement into the corners. Corners are where this battle is going to be fought, folks. There's just too many properties over in the corners to not go for them. Spritemare immediately going for a transport copter. Very interesting purchase here. Looks like Savage the Beast has not actually gotten his airport yet. Completely neglecting the airport, actually, deciding to go for early recon instead. So definitely will have a little bit of bonus when it comes to interrupting captures, but might not be able to get the same amount of captures as Spritemare right now. And Spritemare already using that transport copter. It looks like the transport copter is going to be going to the bottom corner of the map, folks. Most likely where the recon is not going to be, so this should be pretty interesting. Let's see if he can grab some early properties there pretty quickly. Second recon on the field over here from Savage the Beast. And it looks like a infantry has plopped itself onto the mountain to gain some valuable intel. Can see very far, folks, but doesn't quite see anything yet. Savage the Beast, bottom of the board, moves the recons forward, gets lots of intel, folks. Lots of intel. 8k in the bank. Should be able to bust out the tank this turn. Although he might not. He might not bust out the tank. He's going to bust out artillery. So we got an artillery purchase, folks. First artillery of the game. Artillery can... Well, it's a multi-purpose unit, folks. So one thing that it can definitely do is it can destroy the 5 HP Black Boat, which is a scout for... the opposing army. It's able to see everything that is purchased out of that base there. Secondary function of it is it's going to be able to bust open the pipe seam, which is going to allow for a faster reinforcement time for that middle base. So very interesting here. So Spritemare busts out the tank recon combination this turn. Has one infantry very far forward in the north there. Probably going to get scouted by that recon here pretty soon. There it is, folks. There it is. We have a scout. But unfortunately, that scout actually allows Spritemare to see the recon as well. So let's see what he decides to do in response to that, folks. It is now, once again, Spritemare's turn. Savage the Beast busts out a tank last turn, so pretty standard stuff, folks. Got the tank build. Oh, going for the comm tower. But unfortunately has met face-to-face with an infantry. Ooh. We're going to see an interrupt here pretty soon, folks. I can probably guarantee you that we definitely will be. Because Fog of War, one thing that infantry really like to do is interrupt things. Now that goes for standards as well, folks, but Fog of War, if you can deny your opponent some income, you might as well deny your opponent some income, folks. Boom, we have an interrupt with the recon. Combo hit and a capture. Ooh, that's going to be very difficult for Spritemare to contend with. I don't know if he's going to be able to get an interrupt. The only thing he's got available to get an interrupt with is an infantry that's already capping. So is he going to prioritize income, or is he going to prioritize a hit? Now, in my humble opinion, I would say the income is more important at this point. Got recon on recon violence, folks, as we get a full surround on the recon, goes to capture the comm tower, and brings the tank forward directly into range of the recon. Recon can see that tank absolutely no problem. Highly interesting situation, folks. Spritemare has decided to forego the capture of that property in order to attack the comm tower. Now, this could be done for multiple reasons. One reason is, well, it does slow your opponent's comm tower. Maybe even deny it long term. But secondarily, Spritemare is about to capture his comm tower, and as far as he knows, he's going to get it. So that will actually leave him a comm tower ahead overall. However, that does make him lose basically 2 infantry in this scuffle here, so that is quite unfortunate indeed. But let's see how this map continues here, folks, as Savage the Beast begins to bust out the battlecopters, folks. Drake battlecopters on the field. Not necessarily the strongest units, in the bunch, but they are still battlecopters nonetheless. Going to interrupt with the tank now. Very interesting. Going for an attack and a cap, and bringing a few more defenders forward. Transport copter getting massive value here, funneling those infantry forward. Got the anti-air, folks. Day 10 anti-air. Basically, you got to get the day 10 anti-air on the field. It is like 100% needed. You never know how many battlecopters are on the way, and if they show up before you got an anti-air, well, you're going to be having a bad time, folks. Even if they are Drake battlecopters, still going to have a bad time. And it would appear now that Savage the Beast has busted open the pipe seam and is now starting a tank chain. Very dangerous tank chain indeed. Got another snipe on infantry. Spritemare very behind in unit count now, sitting at 22 to 29 units. Will need to get some clears in order to get some effective damage flowing. Comm tower attack with the tank is definitely not worth it anymore, because this is going to go through. Yes. Yes, sirree, Bob. She's going through, so I don't know if it's really necessarily worth it. However, with a combo attack, oh, no, goes for the capture instead. It's going to say combo attack. It would guarantee the clear, but now, Savage the Beast is going to get that capture. But an anti-air is coming along the way here, and we don't really have too much advancement in the north. Just kind of sitting pretty on a few cities here, sitting pretty on an HQ. As a Savage the Beast captures another property. Ahead slightly in income right now. It is 19 to 18. But it's still anybody's game as the battlecopter rushes forward. How many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, just out of range of the anti-air. Was it planned all along, folks? It might have been. It might have been. But it probably wasn't. Live League, I don't know if people are necessarily planning all this stuff out in Live League, folks. But could have been. Could have been planned. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? Spritemare is still trailing in unit count right now, 22 to 28, but it is his turn. Let's see what he manages to get accomplished here as he takes out an infantry, attacks a tank. Oh, clears an infantry right there, is now attacking the pipe seam with his artillery. Both black boats have been cleared, folks, so that 40 intel is gone. Oh, we got a combo hit on the infantry, taking it out down south, and now the battlecopter, or not the battlecopter, but the transfer copter has revealed itself. Its plans have been revealed to the enemy. Now, Savage the Beast knows that the transfer copter has been doing things this entire game. What kind of things has he been doing? Well, you never know. Sometimes transfer copters get some things done. Sometimes they're completely useless and do nothing. It just depends on who you're playing against, folks. There are some people that can utilize transfer copters very well, and then there's people like me that just throw them away. So that's the way it goes, folks. But another way that she goes is that recon going straight to the graveyard. Absolutely no monster reborns on the field, folks. That guy is gone. Won't be coming back at all. Definitely will need to replace that, though, as Savage the Beast takes a massive position in the south. So many units in Deathballed right there. How will Spritemare attack that area? Well, the answer is probably you just won't, folks. You gotta pull back. You cannot push into there. Pushing into that is a losing situation, and you will just lose the game. You will lose the game if you go in for that push, folks. So you gotta retreat, regroup, reevaluate, and reassemble. Savage the Beast once again on day 13. Clears another infantry. Still 19 to 18 properties, so not really too much of a lead, but if these captures go through, that is going to leave him in a very, very strong position, folks. 100% super strong position. Now, Comm Tower is going to be under threat next turn. This tank is, well, he looks relatively undefended, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's actually not. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So maximum movement out of here. That means maximum movement out of here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you are paying attention to the reinforcement line, you will know that attacking from this position right here on 10:06 is within 2-day reinforcement. So taking an attack from 12:06 and 11:07 could be the way to go here, folks. Even looping around, if you find out that it is free, you might be able to attack from here, but I still think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's a danger territory. This and this right here are danger territories for attacking this tank. These two are relatively safe. So if you were going to go in for an attack, that's the place to do it, folks. Let's see what he does. Got to interrupt that capture. Ooh, goes up north and takes the engagement anyways. So he does this because he wants to clear the tank. So even though he's probably going to eat a tank hit here, well, maybe eat a tank hit, it would be kind of crazy for Savage the Beast to... From Savage the Beast perspective here, it would be pretty crazy for him to bring his one and only tank over there into this chaos just to be destroyed next turn. So I don't know if I would recommend that, folks. Probably would not recommend it. 10 out of 10 would try to figure out some other way, some other way to do this. But yeah, no, Savage the Beast, he's too highly rated. He's too smart. He does not want to put himself in a losing situation. He's going to wait for reinforcements, folks. But this is where Drake shines. Drake shines when the unit count and unit value gets extremely high. That's when you're going to have the most value from your Tsunamis, from your Winter Furies, from your Urban Blights, from your Covering Fires, from your Meteor Strikes, from your Black Storms. Global damage, folks. It does wonders when the unit count is high, because it's just going to do more damage. Look at this flippin' T-Copter now being an absolute legend, blocking that tile so that Spritemare can just clean up the north. What a beautiful play right there. And now takes a defensive position in the center, and just like that, it looks like he's back in the game, folks. Is going to be losing some properties, though. And I'm not going to lie, those are painful properties to lose, especially if one more gets flipped. That's going to be a 23 to 18 game. However, there is going to be a flip, so it's probably still going to be 22 to 19. Yes. That's what it will be, 22 to 19. Which is still a pretty dangerous spot. But is this capture going to go through is the real question. Because at any point, the Super Co-Power could be popped. And if the Super Co-Power is popped, there's two interesting things that can happen. Well, probably just one. Well, one thing is that this guy can be cleared easily. And then there'll be a secondary attack for probably this infantry or this one, depending, you know, on your damage, to interrupt this further, which would help in slowing down that capture. It probably will still go through, but it also means that Spritemare would capture this property and get away scot-free with it. So now would I suggest popping a super co-power just to grab one property? Well, no, not necessarily. I would say it's not really worth it until like the very, very late stages of the game. Once you get to the late stages of the game and you can flip a property and deny another enemy's property, especially with day limit, you know, you definitely got to go for those things, folks. But currently in the game, not necessarily worth it. Savage the Beasts. What the heck happened last turn, Savage the Beast? 6 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. Doesn't buy any units. He does not buy any units at all. Now, was this a mistake? Could have been. Most likely was. I do recall a game recently that I had where I was distracted. And I forgot to build units also. I ended up losing that game. But maybe that's what happened, folks. Because it seems like Savage still has, well, he still had 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. So he definitely just, I'm not sure exactly what happened. Maybe got distracted. Maybe something happened. Either way, yeah, he didn't buy units. So he's got 37,800 funds in the bank this turn. Buys a Soiled Abomination with all of his money. He could have bought so many things. So many things. He buys a Soiled Abomination, folks. Stinky. Soiled Abominations are incredibly strong in Fog of War, by the way. Fog of War can be an incredibly stinky game mode. If you pop out with a Soiled Abomination in Fog of War and catch your opponent off guard, you can literally suffocate them to death with the stench. So you gotta watch out for the Soiled Abominations in Fog of War, folks. You gotta get yourself some soap and stay protected. Spritemare returns with a super co-power of his own. Is he going to be able to get a luck roll on that 1 HP tank up north? This is a valuable question. But let's see what he does here, because he's got lots of attacks on tanks here. But Savage has so many battlecopters backing up these tanks. It's going to be a very dangerous situation. Does not get the luck roll. Unfortunate no luck. That was so many attacks in the center, folks. So many attacks. But Spritemare has no idea what awaits him in the shadows. Ugh. Ugh. It's gonna be bad. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 tanks. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. There's 9 tanks plus a copter and artillery in the center of the map. Savage the Beast only has 1, 2 tanks. Well, kind of 2.5. But 3 battlecopters. Let's see what he's going to do here. Attack and double tap for sure. Attacks the infantry. Clears the infantry. Oh, the infantry has been trapped. Battlecopter attacked. Soiled Abomination is moving in, folks. Oh boy. Now the scary thing about the Soiled Abomination in this sort of a game right now is Spritemare has so many weakened units that the moment the Soiled Abomination shows up, it's going to be absolutely madness how much damage that guy is going to be able to do. 48 units. I don't think that is correct. I don't think that is correct. I don't. I'm not sure what's going on there, folks. All right. Okay, I think we're back here. I don't know what was going on there. We're having some weird glitches happening with the replay. I think we're back. I think we are back here, folks. So let's see. So, Spritemare clears that 3 HP tank and is starting to clean up the middle. Now, it does look like Savage the Beast took a pretty deep dive into the center, trying to do as much damage as he could, but did not expect Spritemare to have so many units in the center here. Manages to clear almost all of the tanks. Even the battle copters are in danger now. Savage the Beast also sitting at 8 seconds on the clock, so he does not have a whole lot of time left here. Day 18, Savage the Beast attacks the tank, takes out the infantry, goes for a property flip, clears the tank, and now the Soiled Abomination has made its way into the game, folks. Oh my god, stinking up that battlefield. And there is virtually no counter to the Soiled Abomination right now. There's almost nothing that can take it out. Spritemare manages to clip out a battlecopter, stop the capture, attacks the vision. Oh, double attacks the vision, actually. Quite powerful of a turn. Runs away from the Soiled Abomination. Makes a Soiled Abomination of his own. Could have made any unit in Advanced Wars by Web, but makes a Soiled Abomination. Very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. But, you know, fog of war things, folks. Fog of war things. Alright, let's see how the rest of this battle goes. Once again, tank cleared up north. Oh, and the anti-air has been spotted. Well, I guess it was already spotted because it was sitting on a city, so he would have known it was there. But a Typhoon has been activated, folks. That is 2 damage globally to everything the opponent owns. And Spriteman's value is sitting at 67,000. So that is not really a whole lot. Savage the Beast busting out multiple tanks on the field here now. And Spritemare is still a little ways away from actually getting the Super Co-Power. He needs 2 more bars in order to get it. Manages to see the Recon up north. Just moves the rest of the units, folks. That's it. Just moving. Not pushing up into the last known location of the Soiled Abomination. Staying far away from the stench, folks. You can smell it a mile away. Alright, there goes the vision down south. Savage the Beast now has control of the south with those 2 battlecopters, but they are running out of fuel because of Drake's Super Co-Power and normal Co-Power ability, which does half the fuel and ammunition of the opposing units. Spritemare is just 1 solid attack away from getting that Super Co-Power, folks, and that Soiled Abomination is done. 100% done. Those 2 attacks right there, artillery plus Super Co-Power, takes it down to 4. Should be able to just casually stroll up there and eliminate it now. Boom, there you go. 10 out of 10 would destroy again. Alright, and it looks like Spritemare is now just putting his units on cities, getting some repairs. As Savage the Beast once again takes control of the battlefield, stopping another capture. It is up to Spritemare to get a property flip. He needs 1 property flip to stay in the game. Needs 2 properties to win. And it is day 21, folks. Anything can happen. Savage the Beast also going for a capture up north now. Although that is not going to be able to be sustained long term. That unit is definitely going to fall. 1 capture and an attack down south. Oh, and there's a flip from Spritemare. That flip, is it the most perfectly timed flip in Advanced Wars by Web? Yes. Yes, it is, folks. There is nothing that can reach that except for the normal Co-Power. That is the only thing that can stop this flip at the moment. Is Savage the Beast going to pop the Co-Power just to interrupt the flip for 1 turn? Yes. Yes, he is, folks. You bet your last dollar he is going to. He is in it to win it, folks. He does not want Spritemare to run away here the winner. He is going to put every last ditch effort he has into winning this game. And increment gaming, folks. Absolutely increment gaming. Oh, that soiled Abomination from Spritemare getting a nice tasty meal, stinking up the southern portion of the map now. As Spritemare goes for a flip. Might not work. It might not work, folks. There's a lot of units down south that could prevent the capture, at least temporarily. Up north, though, Spritemare is going for another flip, but Savage the Beast has a tank right there. Savage the Beast unit count, though, is definitely suffering, folks. Oh, and there goes the infantry. That capture was doomed to fail a long time ago, folks. It was foretold in the prophecies of AWBW long ago in the before times of 2005. They told of a prophecy of an infantry which would have a nightmare made of sprites that would fail in its attempt of capturing said property age of 1502. It was never meant to be. Or so they say. But another soiled Abomination on the field, folks. Not a single classy medium tank in this entire game so far. Very, very disappointed. But sometimes that's just the way it is, folks. Sometimes people choose to stink over the class. That's just the way it is, folks. Another transport copter on the map now. Savage the Beast eliminates the vision, eliminates the anti-air, even eliminates one of the artillery now, and is desperately trying to stop the infantry down south. With this soiled Abomination coming in down south now, it is going to be very, very likely that Savage the Beast can hold out. All it has to do is get a first strike on that other Neo tank, and it should be good, folks. Oh, that is a flipping capture. That is a capture. That is a capture. It is going through, folks. There is a capture going on right now. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. It's going to go through. It's going to go through. It might not go through, though. It might not. Flipping classy boy of the sky. All right, here we go, folks. Now we're gaming. Now we have finally got a little class interjected into this matchup. Savage the Beast just going savage beast mode on those infantry, not letting any of them go through. Attempting to go for a flip, bringing the flipping Neo tank down south, and now both players are busting out T-copters, folks. 4 days left on the clock. Is it possible for somebody to acquire a property here? Oh my god, Spritemare just cleared the north portion of the map here. Oh, that could just be what he needs here, folks. It could be. 3 recons on the field. He is going for full interrupt mode right now. Now, is there a way to reach this? I suppose Soiled Abomination could potentially get in here and do some damage. Actually, Soiled Abomination plus tank plus power might be what we need in order to get down here and do enough damage to this infantry to interrupt it. I think this could be possible that might go through. Let me just take a quick gander here at the potential damage of a 8 HP. 60 to 69. That is more than likely going to take this down to 2. If you follow up with a normal tank attack, that is 16 to 25% damage. It is very likely that this would fall, leaving 1 extra tank available to attack this infantry right here, right there, that one right there. Let's see the damage that this guy would do, and that would be under 1 more power, so that would be 7 HP, 65 to 72%, and even more if you actually pop the power, because you would have additional firepower, folks. You'd be sitting at 120% firepower. Very nice. He pops the Tsunami. Savage the Beast. Is he going for that attack? He knows it's there. Oh my lord. He does not even need a secondary attack. Absolutely massive damage. Eliminates the vision and attacks the infantry. Getting that clear. Spritemare needs a property. Something has to be flipped. Is this the property to be flipped? It needs 2 days in order to do so. Definitely can get some surround here. 3 days left. What else will he go for? It could be possible to go for this property here. That would take 3 days. Just enough time. Yeah, definitely full flip and block. Do not even attack. Do not allow for the potential of having your unit get destroyed in one turn. What a beautiful block. Definitely what you got to do. Spritemare going for 2 properties now. It is 147% up to Savage the Beast to figure out how to break this line. I do not think it is possible to break this line, folks. There is nothing. Savage the Beast has nothing available to get through that line to attack. He's going to have to flip a property somewhere. It's going to have to happen, but he doesn't have any infantry. 1 infantry is going down right now on day 27. It's not going to be able to cap until day 28, 29, 30. If he is not interrupted, he will have just enough time. Just enough time to get a flip. That might be the 1 flip that he needs. But right now, Spritemare captures the neutral property. Going for another property up in the corner now. Going for 3 properties. 3 properties over here on day 28. Busts out 2 fighters. Just completely base skips. There is no point to even build anything. You don't have time to move it. You don't have to move it. The only thing that matters right now is those captures in the top part of the map. Even has a bomber blocking the road. No anti-air in sight. Oh my god. And Spritemare on day 29 goes for the flips. 22-20. Was trailing the entire game and is now pulled ahead right at the end. And day 29. There is a capture going on down south. Savage the Beast has a capture. But it is not a flip. It is not a flip. Spritemare gets another flip. Even if Savage the Beast captures this property down south, it is only gonna be a 21-30 game. 21-30 game, folks. Oh my god. And the match is over. Holy moly. What a game between these two. I cannot believe it. Savage the Beast ahead the entire game. But Spritemare just held out, held strong, and went for the win, folks. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta... Sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth, flip and get her. Just go and get her, man. Great game. Great game between these two. Hopefully you all enjoyed that one. If you did, consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now.